I certainly hope so. It's incentives and competition are always a good thing in terms of inspiring.
Last Friday, Dr. Vickers gave an attendance incentive for the whole student body, and on today's show, we've got the details.
Last week, area teams faced off for their second or third games this season, and today, many more are to come in today's sports.
The Miss America pageant was this past Friday, and in today's entertainment, Gracie has the details.
These stories plus more headlines are coming your way on today's THS TV.
It's Attendance Awareness Month, and you could simply be rewarded for coming to school. Good morning, I'm Adeline Lee.
And I'm Luke Lamar, and this is THS TV.
Throughout the month of September, students are competing with Pelham High School for Best Overall School Attendance. Superintendent Dr. Wayne Vickers announced new incentives last Friday at the pep rally.
Perfect attendance through the month of September will grant you a ticket to an in-school field day here at THS on Friday, October 13th. If you continue that perfect attendance through November 17th and maintain an overall grade of a C or higher, you can exempt first semester exams.
You have two incentives. The first one, this will be Friday, October the 13th. This will be an outside field day with food, games, and music. This will be for students who have perfect attendance in the month of September. The second reward is for students who have perfect attendance in September, October, and November. It will be first semester exam exemption.
Updates on the attendance incentives and student percentages, stay tuned in THS TV. Hurricane Irma has now become a tropical storm and has made its way throughout Florida, but reporter Joseph Cooper will fill you in on all the details of the storm.
Hurricane Irma has wreaked its havoc all over Florida, and this is Joseph Cooper reporting for THS TV, here to give you all the details on how much damage was done and how you can support the organizations that are helping with flood relief. After the devastating work of Hurricane Harvey, many organizations are already on the move. When Hurricane Irma hit, even more organizations joined in, like GoFundMe and even PayPal, alongside the typical Red Cross and Salvation Army. To help out any of these organizations, you can donate money or volunteer at your local shelter. Although Hurricane Irma did not devastate Alabama as it did Florida, many Alabamians were still in danger due to the tropical storms Irma released, causing many homes to lose power and even shut down some school systems. Last Sunday, Governor Kay Ivey went on air to warn Alabama of the coming storm with tree-toppling winds on the eastern part of the state.
The early tracks of this storm predicted minimal interaction with our state. However, the most recent forecast suggests that part of the state will see tropical storm conditions.
Due to Ivey's warning of the storm hitting both on Monday and Tuesday, the Alabaster, Shelby County, and Jefferson County school systems closed down. Some schools like Hoover only delayed. Irma was a devastating storm, and many Floridians are still suffering from the aftermath. Although the storm did not leave a mark like Hurricane Harvey, many people are without a home or are in need of food and water. If you have an idea of how students at Thompson can help out, tweet us at THS News TV.
Want to spend some quality time with your pets? Then go to Veterans Park for the annual Bark in the Park Festival. Alabaster Parks and Recreation Departments will host the Fun-Filled Festival on October 7th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., benefiting the Shelby Humane Society. Activities include costume contest, trick contest, pet photo shoots, adopting, live music, and food and drinks for you and your pets.
Officials are investigating an incident on an underground train at Parsons Green in southwest London. Here's what's trending on Twitter. Hashtag London is trending in the wake of an alleged terrorist attack in London early this morning. According to BBC News, 22 people are being treated at the hospital, mostly for burn injuries. The device was an improvised explosive device, and people on Twitter are using the attack to criticize the mayor, who was quoted as saying terrorism was a quote, part of a parcel of living in a big city. The Metropolitan Police Counter-Terrorist Unit is investigating the explosion. Want to join in on the conversation? Tweet us at THS News TV, and you could be featured on an upcoming show. Now let's take a look at other hot topics in today's national headlines.
Hurricane Irma hit Florida on September 10th, leaving people without power, the roads are blocked, and people are frustrated with the effects. The death toll hit 12 people on Thursday. 8 members of a nursing home died due to excessively hot conditions in Florida. Australian actress Rebel Wilson is awarded $3.6 million by an Australian court after a magazine lied about her life. The article claims she lied about her name, age, and childhood so she could become famous. This is the largest amount of defamation damages ever awarded in Australian history. 21 children and 2 adults are killed in a Malaysian school fire. It happened in the capital of Kuala Lumpur Thursday morning. Children were trapped in by the metal window grills. 4 victims have serious injuries. The firemen saved 5 children from the lower level.
In sports, let's talk about last week's game against T County for football. They won 63-22, which was really good. They pretty much blew them out of the park. So, yeah.
That's so big. Big space and score.
Yeah. Tonight they'll be playing.
Mountain Brook.
Yeah, Mountain Brook at 7, and we'll be really looking forward to that game.
Mm-hmm.
I've got more in today's sports.
But first, we've got your needs to know in today's announcements.
We'll be right back with more THS TV.
Still to come on THS TV.
If you missed any of the volleyball games this week, we've got you covered. Stay tuned for sports and the results of this week's games.
Freshmen now have an opportunity to run and be a part of SGA. For more information on how to enter, stay tuned.
You're watching THS TV, Thompson High School's source for sports.
The Warriors competed against Tuscaloosa County in football this past Friday. They defeated the opponents by 41 points with an end score of 63-22. Timothy Edwards led the offense in receiving yards with 165. JoJo Ford came behind with 96 receiving yards. Tonight the team will face off against Mountain Brook, who has gone 2-1 so far with a loss against Hoover next week. Can't make it to the game? Tune in to our live stream at thslive.com. The Lady Warriors pulled another victory last night over Huffman and Shelby County. In the first game against Huffman, the score was 25-17 in the first set and 25-18 in the second set. Then they took on Shelby, dominating both sets with scores of 25-5 and 25-12. Throughout both games, Atlanta Rudman served 17 times in a row. Zakira Holyfield and Riley Parker had kills, and Jamie Roberts had a kill down the line. Keep tuning in to THS TV for more volleyball recaps. Last Saturday was an intense day for college football throughout the nation. Locally, number 1 ranked Alabama outmatched Fresno State 41-10. UAB fell to Ball State 51-31, and number 15 lost 14-6 to number 3 Clemson. In other top 25 action, number 15 Georgia defeated the 25-ranked Notre Dame Fighting Irish 20-19 in a contest that was close the whole way through. And number 4 USC proved their rank with a 42-24 win over number 19 Stanford. Tune in next week to THS TV for more college football scores from around the country. That's all for today's sports. Tune in on Tuesday for a recap on tonight's football game. Now back to Luke with more news.
9th graders are about to begin their campaigns for student government. THS TV reporter Aaron Long has more on how to get involved.
SGA officer elections for freshmen are coming up in the near future. Since Tuesday, September 5th, any freshman interested in becoming an officer for the Student Government Association can pick up an application packet in room 129 from Ms. Blackman. These packets are due back no later than Friday, September 22nd. Students have the opportunity to run for positions such as president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, and spirit leader. Once voting begins, students will also have the opportunity to hang campaign posters around the halls until the election takes place. Current SGA staff members have recently been working on homecoming preparations, such as planning the dance, dress-up days, and various other festivities. Sophomore Vice President Julianne Knight gave insight about how SGA can benefit students.
It benefits students by giving us the opportunity to become involved and be an advocate for our peers. It gives us a say in a lot of stuff like homecoming and different fundraisers and keeps us involved.
All other elections for sophomores, juniors, and seniors will be held later this year in May. For more information about SGA, stay tuned in to THS TV.
It's time for the future cheerleaders of THS to show off their stuff. Girls from all the feeder schools have been prepping in a camp provided by the varsity cheer squad this week. The future warrior cheerleaders will take to the field tonight and perform cheers and a dance. Grades kindergarten through 6th grade are participating in tonight's performance. For more information on how future warriors are getting involved at THS, keep tuning in to THS TV. So tonight's the future cheerleaders. They'll do some cheers and they'll show off their dance, and I'm ready because they look really good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to be super cute.
I think it'll be good.
I've got more in today's entertainment.
But first, Desmond has your local forecast and today's warrior weather.
We'll be right back.
Still to come on THS TV.
3, 2, 1. If you missed any other volleyball games this week, we've got you covered.
The new iPhone is coming, and for more information about it, we've got more in today's Tech Talk.
This is THS TV, Thompson High School source for entertainment.
Good morning, I'm Desmond Burge, and this is your warrior weather. Starting off the day today, we have a high of 85 degrees with a low of 67 and sunny skies. Going into the weekend, the rain has cleared up and we are getting a pretty good view of the sun this weekend with decently high temperatures. Tomorrow will be a high of 86 degrees with a low of 67, and on Sunday a high of 87 degrees and a low of 68 with winds at about 6 miles per hour. On Monday and Tuesday, the highs will be 87 degrees with low staying at about 67. That's all for your warrior weather. Stay tuned for your Friday night forecast. Now let's toss it to Kendall with today's entertainment update.
Has come to an end, but reporter Gracie Coker will give you the details about what happened.
The Miss America pageant was this past Sunday, and multiple contestants came out with a win.
I feel like the results were very good. She's going to be a good Miss America. She's very pretty, and she walked with elegance, and she just had a Miss America look to herself, and I think that she will be a very good Miss America.
Competing in preliminaries last Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The first night of prelims ended with Miss Utah receiving a $2,000 scholarship for winning talent, and Miss Texas winning fitness and receiving a $1,000 scholarship. Night 2 concluded with the talent winner, Minnesota, and fitness winner, Louisiana. Ending night 3, Louisiana took another award home, but this time for talent, and Florida took home the fitness award. After prelims, girls got ready for the Sunday morning to take on the big day. Live on ABC, the Miss America pageant began knocking all the way down to top 5, with Texas as 4th runner-up, District of Columbia as 3rd runner-up, New Jersey as 2nd runner-up, Missouri as 1st runner-up, and
your new Miss America is Miss North Dakota.
Miss America will receive a $50,000 scholarship and will represent America for the next year. Want to become a contestant or an outstanding teen contestant? You can go to their website, missamerica.org. Reporting live on all events happening, I'm Gracie Coker.
The deadline to sign up for the Homecoming Parade is coming up. Anyone who wishes to be a part of this year's Homecoming Parade can sign up on the Alabaster City Schools website. The deadline for the registration is Sunday. Priority will be given to all Alabaster City School entries, including both Thompson Middle and High School organizations and clubs, TYF and TYC leagues as well. All participants will need a float, and there will be no walking groups. If there's any room, community service may be able to enter on a first-come, first-served basis. At the end of the parade, there will be prizes given to the floats that fall under these categories: best overall, best class float for THS TV. THS. Both best use of theme, most creative, and most spirit. Superintendent Dr. Wayne Vickers has been named the Outstanding Administrator Award for the Alabama Music Educators Association. Dr. Vickers was nominated for the award by Thompson Music Director John Bubbett for the by Thompson Music Director John Bubbett for the support and expansion of the program over the past several years. Dr. Vickers has provided supplies ranging from new equipment even to new uniforms. Dr. Vickers says that he was honored by the humbled by the award. Music, movies, and more. We've got the latest gossip and celebrity news in today's Hollywood headlines. The hit TV show Big Brother announced to start a celebrity edition. Like usual, the contestants will live in the same house under 24-hour surveillance. While this is new to the United States, the United Kingdom has been enjoying this version for a while, even with some of our American celebrities. It's expected to premiere this winter on CBS. Grammy Award winner Kelly Clarkson released 2 new songs, and her fans are loving it. After she released her single Love So Soft, she surprised her fans who pre-ordered her album that's scheduled to release in October with an extra song, Move You. The new movie Kingsman: The Golden Circle cancels the premiere to help out Hurricane Harvey victims. 20th Century Fox spokesman says that they will be donating the money for the premiere to nonprofit groups associated with the telethon for the victims of Hurricane Harvey. For today's entertainment, tune in on Tuesdays for this year's Homecoming dress-up days. Now let's toss it to Simon with more information on the new iPhone in today's Tech Talk.
Social media is buzzing with the news of the 3 new iPhones that were announced at the Apple conference on Tuesday: the iPhone 8, iPhone 8 Plus, and iPhone 10, which is the most anticipated of the 3. The iPhone 10 features an edge-to-edge screen with glass on the front and back. It will also feature face recognition and no home button. To unlock the phone, simply tap the screen instead. These are not the only products Apple announced. The company also introduced the Apple TV 4K and the 3rd generation Apple Watch, which comes with its own LTE, so you can leave that phone at home if you go for a run. Which Apple product are you most excited about? Tweet us at THS News TV and you could be featured on an upcoming show. That's all for today's Tech Talk. Tune in every Tuesday for more tech tips. Now back to Adeline with more news.
Looking to get involved while cheering on the state champions wrestling team? Mount Misses is the club for you. Mount Misses is a group of students who work to help the wrestling team. They work the concession stands, help with scorekeeping, and provide other support for the wrestlers and coaches. To sign up, girls can visit Coach Pike's room 104. So Mount Misses, they do a lot, and they support the wrestlers, and they work the wrestling meet.
They do a lot more than people think. At the tournaments, they help with keeping score. They do a lot. They're a big help.
That's really good, because everybody wants someone to support them other than their parents and their friends.
That's true.
We've got you up to date on the ways to get involved and show support at THS.
Now, Desmond will cover tonight's Friday night forecast. Desmond?
It's time to take a look at your forecast for those heading to the football game tonight. Kickoff is at 7 and the skies will be clear. Temperatures will be between about 78 degrees and 83 degrees. Going into halftime, we're looking at about 76 degrees with winds at 4 miles per hour. That's all for your Friday Night Lights. Back to you guys.
How can someone get to their first exams?
If you need your exam, you have to have a C average, and you cannot miss any school for until I think November, around mid-November. So yeah, you got to have that.
That's all for today's news.
Tune in on Tuesday for more information on Alabaster's new shopping center.
And follow us on Twitter for updates on events happening at THS this week.
Have a great day.